Good evening. Thank you for choosing Graphs TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. There is no video tonight, nor audio. I do believe that, let's say, YouTube has definitely put their foot down on some stuff here, and I'm going to go along with it for right now. Let me add a little brightness here. We're at 27 viewers already. Thank you. There we go. Now you can see me. Oh, shout out to Houston for putting that game away. There was a moment there where it was like, oh my God, they're going to go into overtime. And it's already 11 o'clock. So we are waiting right now in the queue for Collision to kick off. Goodness gracious, Slam Dunk Saturday night, AEW Collision here. We've got a few matches on the counter here, and we're going to be right here with it all night long here, at least for the next hour. At least, I think. Please, Lord, don't have an interview after this. But they're definitely going to do some commercials because you know we can't leave that cash on the table. How's everybody doing tonight? Drop a chat, drop something. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going to be a short night. What's up? Yeah. Thank you, Catherine. I miss doing them. I really do. Except, I got to be honest with you. I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. We're over 35 viewers right now. Good Lord. Good Lord. This is good for tonight. So, let's just, let's see what we come up with. Big match tonight. Daniel Garcia and Roderick Strong. No. Adam Cole. I'm brain dead, guys. It's 11 o'clock. And we're just getting started. Oh my goodness. We got a few people looking at the stream here too. So, you know, like I said, like, comment, share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you go. There you go. Ace Speedway. Hell yeah. That's going to be fun. He's going to enjoy that. He really is. Has Ace stepped up to the NASCAR realm yet, or are they still just an independent one? That's the one I can't remember. I know Friendship up in Wilkesboro does. I think they finally bowed the knee to NASCAR. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Oh, good Lord. It's 38 viewers, man. We're doing good here. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody today. And, of course, like I said, no video, no audio. YouTube is being like YouTube right now. So, let's see what we got here. They're kicking right into, Collision kicking right off here in just a minute. They are. That's what I was saying. I didn't know if they had stepped up to the NASCAR realm or not yet. And I didn't know what Friendship. Now, see, it's been a while for me in Friendship. So, Friendship may have stepped up to the plate, too. 45 viewers. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to have a fun night tonight. That's for sure. We're definitely going to... We're definitely going to be back tomorrow night for Slam Dunk Sunday. For some reason, I thought... and I could be wrong on this. Oh, yes, that's definitely going to be the play right there. That is definitely going to be the play. The other side of that, too, I don't know if you thought about this one or not, but UNC Charlotte has actually opened up an entire NASCAR section. They built a new building, at least from what I could hear, to go along with everything else they're already doing for NASCAR there. But yeah, Ace Speedway, nothing to look down on. All right, we are kicking right off here with the TNT Championship. I guess Tony heard everybody said, I just want to see the TNT title, then I'm going to bed. Adam Cole, TNT, Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole, kicking it here. We got a rematch from the last time. Been what, a couple of weeks, or was it last week? I'm tired now. I really am. I'm exhausted. We're going to bring that energy. We're going to bring that happiness. We're going to bring all the fun tonight here. Let's see what we're kicking off with here. All right. Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole kicking off the show tonight. I would have thought this would have been the main event, top of the hour, but I think Tony wanted to get this one out of there just to make sure that, you know, what people... And it's not a bad lead-in, too, by the way. And we're starting with a handshake here. Collar and elbow tie up right now. Garcia seeming to get a little bit of the best of it, but no, Cole's reversing it out there with a wrist lock. Just a basic wrist lock. You'd be surprised how that works. See here. And reversal after reversal. And I don't think this one's going to take too long before it busts loose. We got 53 viewers kicking it, kicking it, kicking it. What's up, Steve? What's up, buddy? Yeah, they're kicking it off strong. I think I got to thinking about it kind of midstream. Like, why in the world would he want to lead off with this? And then I got to thinking, then he went and did that shit. Okay. But I was thinking he might want to lead off with his best match, but then Daniel did that dancey dance thing he likes to do. There we go. Kicking around to a headlock right about now. Yeah, I mean, it's I know, man. I'm so sorry about that. These are the times that kill you. These really are. These are the times that kill you. I had somebody reach out to do a little funding for the show. Not a little funding, it's a lot of funding. So we're getting where I want to get, per se. Got a couple of capitalists looking at it, VC guys, thinking we can do something with this and all that good stuff. And I wanted to pick up the phone and call mom and dad, and they're just not there to call. I get it. I totally get it. Looks like Garcia's coming off a shiner on that left eye. Just noticing that, but yeah, it's those moments, man. It really is. It's those moments that you're like, I know. I've been there. I have. No, I don't know. I have intentionally stayed away from anything that even resembled a spoiler. And, yeah, I have done my best to avoid them. The only thing about it when they tape these shows, you know, because I only get a general idea how things are going and so on and so forth, but you have to avoid the spoilers. And everybody does their best to put them out there. I don't know. That's the one I was wondering about, because I don't know that Adam Cole would be the one running it at Dynasty. That's the problem. My biggest concern is they would overlook Adam Cole for the big stage and maybe put it on, I don't know, Jack Perry. That would be somebody to come back after it. Even though Adam Cole should win the title, I don't see it happening. I really don't. Let's see what we got here. Hey, we're almost to 60 viewers already. This is amazing, man. Middle of the night, we got a 1 hour show, and this thing's going to blow everything up. Yeah, I know, and everybody tries to put them out there, and that's why you don't see a lot of me on social media when things like this happen, because fact of the matter is, they're going to try to spoil our fun for us. You know, even though we don't do it. I wanted to do it for some of them. I really did, but I was like, no. I don't like it when people do it to me, and I'm not going to do it to anybody else, you know? But, I mean, I was tempted a couple of times with SmackDown just to, because I wanted to do something else. I was tempted to look at the spoilers on that one. So, I think he's just racking up some time off is what it is. Everybody's concerned with that, and, of course, everybody was saying this. And, by the way, hey, we just hit 60 viewers. By the way, there's a lot of people claiming credit for knowing the situation with Camille. I mean, there's a few of us that knew it and kept saying it, and they were like, no, they fumbled her, she's leaving. Or the other thing was, well, she wasn't that good to begin with, and she probably realized she was in over her head. No, dumbasses, she's filming, you know? And now that Tony Khan has said, oh, you know, we don't know who hurt her, and we don't know who she's going to feud with me, everyone's like, oh, I knew she was coming back. That's bullshit. Oh, Garcia, meet Mr. Step Garcia. I really wish, I will say this, I really wish that Adam Cole would be the one at Dynasty, because if they could up the game on this match here a little bit, I think it would be a good kick for it. I really do. But it's got a 20-minute time limit to it. We knew that was coming. It's got a 20-minute time limit to it, and I'm not sure how this thing's going to play out, but they have already gotten into it pretty hot and heavy here. But yeah, like I said, once again, if you guys are tuning in to see what you can see, the answer is nothing, because YouTube has laid the law down. Whoever it is trolling my YouTube page that keeps reporting the streams and everything, I can't help it, guys. I don't want my channel taken down. So, no video, no audio, none of that going forward. Working on getting something for the audio from North Wrestling for when we go to cover North Wrestling next week. Working on getting that one put together. There we go. Daniel Garcia making the bottom rope there, calling for the break. Looks like Garcia's knee's a little bit tricky right now. Adam Cole not giving one happy damn. Big boot to the knee again. Oh, running knee. One. And not even close to enough for 3 right there. 65, we're closing in on 70. Thank you. See here. Garcia looking like he's questioning life decisions as we speak here. I know he's questioning life decisions now. Adam Cole dragging him out of the ropes. Meat turnbuckle, big kicks and big boots to the knee over and over and over again. Yeah, there's snitches out there. There's plenty of them. You know, when you're doing something good and you're trying to put something together and everything else, everybody that can't do it just wants to shit on your parade. And you know what? Congratulations. Whoever it was that was snitching on it, congratulations. Appreciate you. You're just, you know, messing it up for everybody else. That's all. Me, I can sit here and talk all day. I don't need the noise. I use the noise to kind of help everybody know what's going on, but I don't need it. I tell you who does need something. Daniel Garcia needs a doctor. All right, so let's see here. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. 1, 2, but not enough for 3 with the fruit roll-up. Oh, that wasn't a good idea, Daniel. Backstabber. There we go. Backstabber. And they're going to continue it in picture here. Because Lord knows. Oh, what a game tonight, by the way. There's a couple of my teams that are, I've just about got zero reason now to watch the NCAA tournament. Texas A&M got shown the door by Michigan, and it was looking so good. I was really wanting to, like, you know, hit Werner up and go, well, is that your team? And then Michigan came back, so I'm glad I kept my mouth shut through the whole thing, because otherwise I'd look real stupid. Carolina went out either yesterday, day before, can't remember. You know, usually the tournament's over with when they're gone anyway. But I had A&M in there, and then there was a couple of matches tonight that I could live. You know, yeah, yeah, Garcia needs a timeout. Garcia needs a doctor, really. Let's see here. Give me a second. Do. Adam Cole still working that knee over on the ring post. Yes. I do believe we've got 70 viewers out there. Thank you very much. Adam Cole teeing off on that knee. Yeah, it looks like Adam Cole's teeing off on that knee. Pretty solid right now. Pretty solid, pretty solid. So far out of this match right now, I'm still looking at, yeah. Yep, that is correct. That is correct. Those ligaments are definitely getting a workout. So far, so good with this match, though. I mean, it's Daniel Garcia, so that automatically knocks a point off of it, but we're still at a solid 9. Oh, Garcia trying to mount an offense back. Adam Cole's like, we're having none of that. And Garcia says, I can punch him too. Uh-oh, now we're at it. Doom, doom, doom. Elbow after elbow. Uh-oh. Oh, big chop out of Garcia. Big boot from Adam Cole. Missing with the lariat. Catching the enziguri from Cole right to the back of the head. And he's blocking the super. Whoa! Screwdriver on the neck. Progress has a show on the 30th. It has it next Saturday. Or next Sunday. Progress's show is next Sunday, the 30th. We're going to be live covering that. I got to figure out what time it starts. Got the posters out. I'm going to start doing my media for that in about another day or so. I don't want to oversaturate, but we're definitely going to be doing a watch along for that. And the owners have been liking and sharing some of my stuff too, so I really appreciate that a lot. That's going to help get the word out that we're here. 1 and 2, and definitely not enough for 3. Cole's in a little bit of trouble here, and so is Garcia. But yeah, Progress is the 30th. That'd be next Sunday. And in about 30 minutes, it'll be like 7 days from... God, y'all, it's late. I hope this gets the ratings Tony's looking for. He did open up with a pretty damn good match, though. Oh, neck breaker. But not enough for 3. Garcia kicking out 2 3/4. Oh, my goodness. Cole seems to still be on top of his game, and Garcia still seems to be in a lot of pain. Cole seems hell-bent and determined to get a figure 4 on Garcia, and I don't know why, but here we go. Oh, Garcia with a running kick. Both guys spilling out to the floor right now. And apparently Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, Friday, May 2nd, Saturday, May 3rd for Collision. We'll be covering Supercard of Honor for Ring of Honor because that, to me, qualifies as a pay-per-view. So we will definitely be covering that one, no sweat. Garcia with a running whatever that was on Adam Cole. I would like to see them do less of those because that thing right there is becoming the announce table on WWE every time. A lot of matches are running into that whole scenario there. Cole with the shoulder breaker like that. Not enough for 3 though. Just sort of a live analytic for that right there. I'd like to see them do less of that chair spot because it seems like a lot of them are doing that. It's starting to look like the announce table spots they do on WWE on a regular basis. I don't want there to be consistent things, you know. I like there to be a little spice in there, a little variety. Cole sitting up on the top rope to pose. That probably cost him a whole lot. Garcia fighting through that knee pain. Oh, he's got to the ankle. He got to Cole's ankle, but he can't climb the ropes. Garcia's going to try a one-legged superplex. Let's see how this works out. Not too well for Garcia. Not too well at all. Oh, sunrise. Good night. 1, 2, and Garcia gets a hand on the rope. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What do we got going on here? Hell of a match to open up with, though. Hell of a match to open up with. Garcia wisely getting himself out of the ring, not to catch another one of those, that's for sure. The first one almost did him in. Garcia wisely getting out of the ring here so he can't get caught up. He can't get pinned on the outside. Uh-oh. Cole missed. Garcia was going to try to go for a pile driver. Instead, we get a suplex. See what we got here. Garcia trying to will himself into this thing. Trying to get ready for the pile driver, and he doesn't, does he? He gets enough of it. Adam Cole kicking out just at the last second. Goodness gracious, Garcia looking like he's very frustrated. Like he put all his dollars down in the strip club and didn't get anything. See here. Cole having to recover from a sort of a pile driver. Oh! And Garcia kicking out just at the last possible second. Uh-oh. Cole finally getting that figure 4 in. Cole finally locking that figure 4 in. All that work on the knees. Garcia actually trying to sell this like it's life or death. Garcia dragging himself to the ropes. Got a little bit of energy left. Does not want to tap. And Garcia makes it to the ropes. Gets a handful of ropes. We got to break the hold. Garcia looking almost catatonic at this point. And he gets him into a kind of a... Wait a minute. Got him in a sharpshooter. Got him in the sharpshooter. Cole scratching and clawing makes it to the bottom rope. We're going to have to break the hold yet again. Both guys severely overworked at this point. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm guessing Cole doesn't want to quit either. Garcia gingerly working his way onto the outside there. Fighting on the outside of the ring. On the apron. Elbow after elbow after elbow. All right, all right, all right. What's he? He's going for the pile driver on the apron. On the edge of the ring. Cole with a super kick to the bad knee. And, oof. And I think that's going to do it for Garcia. Garcia looking catatonic at this point. Yeah, looked like he got his bell rung on that one. Ding, ding. Garcia doing everything, fighting tooth and nail. Looks like Cole's ankle gave out on him. Oh no, we've got a time limit decision here. We have a draw. These two gentlemen have fought it out to a 20-minute draw. Still your TNT champion, Daniel Garcia. I got a button for this. And Daniel Garcia manages to hang on to the TNT title after a time limit draw. And still your TNT champion, Daniel Garcia. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Catherine? I was just thinking about it. Now that I think about it, I wonder if they would run this back at Dynasty and give it like a 60-minute. Just to see what we get here. And up next, Max Caster and his little thing. They're going to take a commercial break. We're going to take it right with them here. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Back, guys. I would love to do that, Patricia. YouTube said they would shut my channel down if I kept doing that. So YouTube has turned off all that, and they are watching every one that I do. That's why you don't have any audio, no video, no nothing. Plus, it's only going to be a 1-hour show tonight. So we are trying desperately to stay within the guidelines and regulations of everybody involved. And I don't know who's snitching, but whoever's snitching, when I figure it out, I'll get rid of them. Then we can go back to the way things were. I don't know. And, you know, part of it is part of it. I'm waiting to get an actual official piece of paper so I can hand it to YouTube and say, I do have the right to do this. Leave me alone. Until then, we're just here. We're doing a watch along. We're trying to catch it up. I will tell you this, though, Patricia. If you happen to see on, let me see what they're doing here. Give me a sec, because they might be doing this live also on, let's see here. No, actually, for once, they're not doing it that way. Let's see what we got here. Okay, and we're back. Max Caster, the quote-unquote greatest wrestler alive, or the best wrestler alive. Now we're going to see who's going to answer the best wrestler alive challenge. That, I don't know if this is getting over or not getting over, but it's starting to get to the point of where it's funny. Let's see who's going to take the best wrestler alive challenge tonight. Looks like it's going to be Hook. Yep, it's going to be Hook. Hook is going to be challenging Max Caster to find out who the best wrestler alive is. We're almost to 80 viewers. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And there we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We made it to 80, which is a whole lot more than what I thought we were going to have this late at night. We got Hook. We got Max Caster. Let's see who the best wrestler is. The best wrestler alive. Let's see who it be. I got bets on Hook. Who's betting on Hook? Yeah, Catherine, the stip on the next match should be Falls Count Anywhere. If I were doing a stipulation on Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole, Falls Count Anywhere. Max doing anything and everything he can to get an advantage. But that's Sue. Uh-oh. Red rum. He's getting red rum. Red rum. And just like that, in a minute or less, Hook manages to beat the best wrestler alive, who is now 0 whatever, in the best wrestler alive Max Caster challenge. He is 0 for everything. Queen Aminata back here for an interview. I don't know about y'all, but that's the match I'm looking forward to anyways. Queen Aminata and Julia Hart. Number 3. Serena Deeb got some closing thoughts for Queen Aminata. All right. Queen Aminata rejecting Serena Deeb's help. Yeah, Catherine, it would have been funny as hell. I'm thinking that's probably the next one, though. Maybe we get that the next time. That would be hilarious. Queen Aminata, Julia Hart, number 3. Looks like we're getting started with that right now. Yeah, here comes Julia Hart. One of the best entrances in wrestling. Wow. And they've got pyro for this show. Pyro. We are definitely back. Hounds of Hell, Julia Hart, making her way to the ring right now, and then we'll be followed by Queen Aminata. It's amazing to be so young and so studious. Wow. Fun fact, little known fact, one of the first AEW matches I saw was Julia Hart. And when I saw that entrance, I was hooked. And they are tied up one apiece. Are they actually tied up one apiece, or is Julia Hart beat her both times? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's almost midnight. We're all tired. We're going to make it through tonight, guys. We're going to have that high energy. We're going to try to maintain all that. But good God Almighty, this ought to be interesting. And there's the collar and elbow tie-up. Ruh-roh. Not enough for 3 right out the gate. Queen Aminata trying to steal a victory. Uh-oh. Crucifix. Count of 2. Roll up. Count of 2. Everybody's going for the quick pin here. Slide. Not enough for 3. Julia Hart with a interesting roll-up pin there. Not enough for 2. Not enough for 3. Enough for 2, though. Oh, just a little bit of an error right there. Fuego, thank you, buddy. I couldn't remember whether it was 1-1 or 2-0. This has actually been a pretty good run either way. I like this one. I'm not caring who wins. 85 viewers. We're almost there to 90. We might even break 100 before the hour hits. That would be interesting. Oof! Sidewalk, what we used to call a sidewalk slam right there on the side of the apron. And they're over to picture-in-picture right now. At least on my end. Oh, solid chop from Aminata. Queen's got some chops. Literally. Oh, slinging her into the barricade. And it looks like we're going to get yet another chair spot. And there it is, chair spot into the, into the barrier, sitting in the chair. But not enough for 3. I'm trying to keep a voice here. Sorry. Apparently at midnight I turn into a pumpkin or something. I don't know. But Aminata's got her in a serious headlock. Not necessarily a choke, but definitely a compromising position there. And we still have Harley Cameron to be in action here. I guess they're going to close out the night with Harley Cameron main eventing at least hour number one. Amanada was just scratching her nose for her. And almost turned it into a pinning predicament. What's up, Takara? That is correct, sir. That is correct. You are correct. And they're going to a quick commercial here. We're going to take it right with them. I'll be right back, Takara. We'll talk about it. Just give me a minute. And we're back. They're back. We're back. Standing moonsault, or standing one of them things. It's late, guys. Just give me a second there. Almost 3 count. You know what, Takara? One thing that I've learned about so far, the best I can decipher from Triple H's booking for this stuff, is that I'm not going to say he doesn't have a clue because he's sitting in the chair and I'm not. And that's one of the distinctions that I make when I make a criticism. Obviously, he's sitting in the chair, and I'm not. So far be it from me to say anything. What's up, Takara? I know you're here. But this three-way, this whatever it is thing that they're going to do at WrestleMania just screams of, I didn't have anything to do for these 3 guys. I need them in here because I'm trying to book seats in the building. And they're not even to their first allocation yet. That's the big part of that. Yes. Yeah, they buried Zelina. They did all kinds of stuff in that show. Amanada actually putting forth a little bit of an offensive effort here. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't cover SmackDown anymore for that exact reason. Because if I'd have tried to cover that show yesterday, by the end of the show, I probably would have needed... an ambulance for alcohol poisoning. That's probably what I would have needed from yesterday. But I've come to the determination that Triple H is trying to put everything together and jam as much crap as he can in there because they haven't even finished their first allocation yet for WrestleMania. And so far, I mean, what people aren't talking about on this thing is, I mean, I know they like to tout ratings, attendance, and merch and all that and blah, 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 blah. The fact of the matter is they probably should have downsized to a smaller building because it's going to be Tarp City if they don't start selling tickets pretty damn fast. Uh-oh. Amanada with a running headbutt. 1 and 2 and still not enough for 3. Hart getting his shoulder up just at the last second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she got that. I think they've already said they must have Malachi under contract now. If Punk is their ratings savior, some of those looks he's got is trying to figure out which corner is going to have the best meth. That's all I got to say. He had that look in his face like, I ain't slept or showered in 3 days, but I'm here. You know. Uh-oh. And Hart stacks her up for the 3 count right out of nowhere. And I will say that one definitely came out of nowhere. Hart's got a busted nose or a busted lip. But she is definitely bleeding. Hart is definitely bleeding from the nose or the mouth. Not sure. And we got the trios. I totally forgot about the trios match. All right, they're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it right with them. We'll be right back here in about 60 seconds. And I'm back. We're almost to 90 viewers. 90 viewers. Yep, something like that. Something like that. I don't know though. I don't know. There's a lot going on with that. There's a lot of moving parts to that. I do believe. See, I have an alternative viewpoint of this. I have an alternative viewpoint of this UFC deal, and it goes a little something like this. Netflix poured $5 billion into a show expecting one thing and probably being delivered something completely different. Now, here in the States, for those people who are actually overseas, here in the States, Raw is the only thing that we see on Netflix. Overseas, everything's on Netflix. So, I mean, probably with all of that content and everything else, Netflix is not pulling the views. So my theory on that is that UFC was looking for anything and everything they could to get out of the deal with ESPN so they can move UFC over to Netflix. Now, they'll pick up a few billion out of it, obviously, because Netflix is going to have to pay for what they get. But I believe this is more of a power move to save the position of Monday Night Raw in the States and probably WWE overall worldwide. I believe that the UFC did what they did, and we've hit 90 viewers now. Thank you very much. 10 away from 100. 10 away from 100. Way more than I thought we were going to get tonight for a 1-hour show. But on top of all that, and this is my personal view on it, I have no news to back this up. It's just what it looks like. The theory that UFC would wind up over on Netflix is nothing more than to try to recoup the ROI that they're not getting off of Raw and keeping Raw on here in the States and on Netflix everywhere else. I believe UFC has to follow suit on that. Because that's the only way Netflix is going to even sniff profit out of this whole deal. You know, and I'm not pocket watching or anything like that. And I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, I don't think WWE's going away. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think that's going to be a pig in the poke. Oh, it's Harley Cameron. It's Harley Cameron. Oh, she's got the match tomorrow night. That's right. Doesn't have one tonight. Definitely, feel the wrath. Oh, 2 nights of Harley Cameron. I don't know if we can stand it. I don't know if we can stand it. We're going to try to. We're at the main event already. We're going to have the Don Callis family versus Mark Briscoe, Rocky Romero from the conglomeration, and I forgot who their tag team partner is. Because it's damn near midnight, and I have not had more than 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. And I wound up going up to pick up a rental car 30 minutes away, and I got the rental car home. That was amazing. That is one of my greatest feats this week, is to get the rental car home. Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah, I should have known that. Yeah, Harley Cameron is beyond awesome. I think she's a show saver every single time. It's worth the price of admission. I am really seriously hoping that she is going to be mid-roster probably by the summertime, I'm hoping. Everybody doing their jump on the ropes, and, Powerhouse Hobbs just walking around being a muscle man. That's it. See here. Do, 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 do. I'm not sure they're going to let her take the belt off of Athena after an 832-day run. That would have to be the fluke of all flukes right there. Now, Harley's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think she's the one to do it. But we have Konosuke Takeshita and the Murder Machines representing the Don Callis family. See how much time they got left here. Probably about 5 or 6 minutes. Not 100% sure here. Jamie Hayter's a good possibility. And from what I understand, her visa issues are almost cleared up, so everything should be good for her to return. Now we're just looking for Anna Jay to get back, and we will have the dreamiest women's division in the history of women's divisions. And they can all actually wrestle. That's the best part of it. Mark Briscoe and Takeshita going head to head like that is just, that's good. That's just good. Oh, Takeshita says, yep, I can do that shoulder tackle thing. Uh-oh. Redneck Kung Fu. Oh. Mark Briscoe with the Redneck Kung Fu. Oh, never mind. That didn't work out too well. That did not work out too well. I don't know if she was injured or just taking time off. She worked the Japan scene, then came back, worked a few matches here. I think a lot of them are getting time off while they're circulating through, which is kind of what you should do when you got a roster this big. And the blind tag to Powerhouse Hobbs. Even though Mark Briscoe out there getting used, abused, and confused by the Murder Machines, and Takeshita meet Powerhouse Hobbs. Everybody keeps talking about David Finlay being Wrestler of the Year. I'm putting my vote in for Takeshita. Solid slam. Double stomp into the chest of Takeshita. Rocky Romero showing off just a little bit for the 5 or 6 seconds he's going to be able to. Oh, oh, that did not work out very well. That was absolute art right there. Big Brian Cage caught Rocky Romero, and that did not work out well for Romero. I don't know that they haven't. That's the whole thing. I thought they might have, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think they have on a Random Collision last year. I could be wrong about that. Because it's midnight. And I'm doing good to remember I'm actually online right now. 2 hours of sleep in 48 hours will wear you out, brother. I'm telling you. 2 hours of sleep within 48 hours, and I'm still reasonably energetic to do this show. That's amazing. Murder Machine's pretty much having their way with Mark Briscoe. Pause. I'm going to go ahead and pause that just in case. But, yeah. Lance Archer just squishing Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero has no idea what zip code he's in, planet he's on. I'm guessing he probably can't even remember his name right now. Kind of like me. Good Lord, what a night, what a night, what a night. And now Takeshita's up teeing off on Rocky Romero. Takeshita's like it was all fun and games with that double stomp, wasn't it? Takeshita's playing his favorite game called Jokovich. Boom! But not enough for 3. It could have probably been enough for 3, but I don't think Takeshita cared about the pin that damn much. Now the KMSI coming in, Brian Cage. Who better? You know that answer. The answer is nobody. And it looks like Rocky Romero is everybody's favorite kicking post right now. Don Callis getting in on the action. Oh, Lance Archer missing this time. Rocky working real hard trying to get to a tag. May or may not happen. Doubt it's going to happen. Takeshita says, nah, I don't think so. Not this time. Excuse me. We are running out of voice here. Of course, we all watched the NCAA tournament. Unless, of course, you live across the pond and you were waiting on this show to come on patiently and you were like, all right, it's enough basketball. Now it's wrestling time. Now Takeshita is just giving him gentle love taps all over here and there. Rocky trying to get a shot in edgewise here. Oof. Oof. And Romero catching Takeshita with a spike DDT off the second rope. Romero desperately trying to get a tag at this point here. He got it in on Briscoe, and it's Brian Cage and Briscoe. Briscoe getting his shots in on everybody in the ring here. Hot tag, hot tag, hot tag. Standing enziguri. Oh. Fisherman's Brainbuster. Save made by Brian Cage. Unnecessary, but still there. Oh. Not enough for 3, though. All that beat down didn't do it. Mark Briscoe trying to fight his way out of it. Catching the hot tag to Powerhouse Hobbs. Running power slam. Big lariat. And he's going coast to coast with the power slams, or the power squashes. And the straps are coming down. Pause. Solid forearms. Looks like they're both trying to do lariats. German. Rocky Romero with a hot tag, and he's done. Oh, stand up enziguri. Power slam. Blue Thunder Bomb. Mark Briscoe trying to get into the action here. And going once, going twice. Oh, suplex. Goodness gracious alive. The action's pretty good. Until Lance Archer gets in there and decides he just don't give a damn. Uh-oh. For some reason, Rocky thought he was going to get away with something, and he might still get away with it. One and two, and not enough for 3. All right, a quick tag to Takeshita. Takeshita letting everybody know they're number 1. Big Blue Thunder Bomb. And you can count to 5,000 with that. The winner is the Don Callis family, the Murder Machines, and Konosuke Takeshita. Closing out the night, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with this 1-hour broadcast of Slam Dunk Saturday Collision. We're going to be back tomorrow night immediately following the NCAA tournament to see what's going on with Slam Dunk Sunday night with Collision. But for tonight, your winners, the Don Callis family, with Konosuke Takeshita and the Murder Machines here. And that does it for me tonight, guys, because it is after midnight. I have had no sleep, so that's exactly where I'm heading right after this. But I want to say one thing before I get off the air tonight is, damn, you guys rock. As I always say all the time, you guys are the stars. I am the conduit here with the Sicko Show and Grabs TV. For our live watch along, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. We had 93 viewers overall, which is a whole lot more than I thought we were going to get for an hour-long show on a Saturday night with other games in progress right now. You could have been anywhere, but you spent your time with me tonight, and I just want you to know, from the heart, thank you. Came at a really good time tonight when I needed it. But for now, I would like to go to bed and get some sleep because I have had no sleep whatsoever. So I'm just going to say for right now, good night. God bless and good night, America, wherever you are. We will see you tomorrow night for Slam Dunk Sunday on Collision. Take care.